afternoon, ideas. It's your dude, Jeremy and welcome back to Genshin Impact. Picking up where we left off, we continue with Xianyun's quest of the Rose Serena, I think that's how you say it. Where we were helping Granny named Yuande to help her regain her memories, where we found out that she's an adeptus herself, and she had to leave from Mount Ankong to pursue her role as a adeptus, turning into a crane and soon try to practice getting back into a human form. And Xianyun has given us like relaxing time while that was happening, and at that time we were relaxing.
In adventuring, as in business, you always have to seize the opportunity while it's there.
Yeah, sure. Anyways, when we were relaxing, we had a dream where Yuande has finally finally managed to get into a human form. And we also just found our sister, which was a touching moment, but because it was only a dream, which we thought it was which we felt it as a nightmare, had to wake up from it. But we're all ready to handle it. But hopefully we'll find her at some point where we'll be able to reunite again, and hopefully end all of these journeys finding her, so we can relive our brother and sister lives, you know? Anyways, now we're back in Liyue Harbor to meet
Your
Xianyun
concerns are
again.
excessive and unfounded. This is but a simple collection of ordinary valuables. Such intense scrutiny is hardly necessary.
To be quite honest, your insistence on that fact is my primary cause for concern. In what way are any of these ordinary? Every single item here could be worth more than everything I own combined. I simply can't risk shelling out that kind of mora without proper scrutiny. If I'm wrong, I would never be able to earn it back, not even if I worked every single day for the rest of my life. I have to be careful. Yes, you can never be too careful.
We're here, Clow. Miss Xianyun, what are you guys arguing about?
Yeah, what's going on here?
Ah, perfect timing. This ignoramus is questioning the authenticity of my wares. I'll have you know, these items have remained untouched in my personal collection for several hundred years. To question their legitimacy is pure folly.
Several hundred years?
Xianyun?
Indeed. They're family heirlooms, you see. Passed down over many generations, as families are wont to do.
Yep, they've definitely been around a while. We can vouch for her on that one.
Hear that? Had I not found myself in need of mora, I would scarcely have had the heart to part with them. Indeed, you should consider it an honor to even have the opportunity to behold them with your own eyes. Doubt their authenticity any further, and I may just decide to take them to another buyer.
Whoa, please don't go! I apologize for any insult, miss. You see, I know full well that I lack the knowledge to judge the true worth of these items. If you could wait but a moment, I've hired an expert to appraise them for me. He should be here shortly.
Alright then.
An expert, you say? Very well. I will wait for a little while longer, then. Traveler, Paimon.
Yes?
This is my new residence. If you have cause to seek my company in the future, this is where you can find me.
Master!
Okay then.
Oh, it's you two again. Hello.
Hey, Xianyun.
Xianyun! You got a new outfit! It looks great on you. Mm-hmm. Master made it for me. I like it too. Huh? You know how to make clothes?
Do I know how to make clothes? With the support of the proper mechanism, sewing is hardly a challenge.
Okay then.
Master, I brought in most of my stuff. There's a few boxes left, but they're kind of heavy, so I just left them outside.
Fret not. I shall help you move them into your room.
Actually, I should probably sort through my stuff a bit first. Everything's kind of messy right now, so maybe you could, not look yet, Master?
What kind of mess are
that'd
you
be
talking
great.
about?
It appears my young apprentice has her own fair share of secrets. No matter.
That's right.
Do what you must, child. Now, this expert you mentioned, when can we expect their arrival?
Soon. Ah, there he is! Here, allow me to make some introductions. This
Wait.
is Mr. Zhongli, a well-respected consultant at Wangshang Funeral Parlor and an expert in all manner of valuables and antiques. Mr. Zhongli, this is Miss Xianyun. She's the one who's looking to sell the collection of valuables I mentioned earlier.
Oh boy. This might be trouble.
Huh.
If it isn't Miss Xianyun. It has been quite some time since our last meeting. What a serendipitous reunion.
Indeed, most serendipitous. Have you been faring well as of late, Mr. Zhongli?
Quite well, thank you. I was fortunate enough over the past few days to enjoy both a stroll in the mountains and a fresh brew of tea from the most recent harvest. The experiences left me with such insight and peace.
Huh. So you two are already acquainted?
Indeed. How fortunate we are that fate has brought us together again. If you are otherwise unaware, allow me to inform you that Miss Xianyun is a well-regarded collector and appraiser. She is well-versed in all fields, and oft-celebrated for her impeccable taste. You stand to gain much from this opportunity.
You are too kind, Mr. Zhongli. True collectors pride themselves on their wealth of knowledge and eye for detail. I can say without a doubt that you are foremost in that
What's with that
regard.
glare, Paimon?
Why, you flatter me, Miss Xianyun. It would seem that you are as self-effacing as ever.
Not at all, Mr. Zhongli. Not at all.
Are they flirting?
While I am loath to butt into this conversation, I must ask, you two already knew each other, and you seem to have quite a cordial relationship. Can I be certain that you're not working together to swindle me? I mean, you never know.
A preposterous accusation. The heavens themselves would collapse before we would conspire to do such a thing.
Miss Xianyun speaks the truth. Contracts are built on honesty and trust. If that proves to be beyond your capabilities in this instance, this transaction may be taken elsewhere.
Say no more. Let us depart.
I jest. What fool would still harbor doubts after Mr. Zhongli himself has vouched for the goods? Miss Xianyun, wait. I deeply apologize for doubting you. So, Mr. Zhongli, could you please give me a final verdict on the value of these items?
There is no cause for concern. They are indeed rare and precious valuables. Take this mechanism, for instance. Though one may not immediately perceive its purpose, its structure and appearance are exquisite enough to merit it a place in any fine home. The same can be said for this one here. Few could hope to possess an item that so perfectly blends mechanical wonder with geometric grace. I am sure you have heard from your travels that the study of mechanisms is among the most wondrous arts in this world. With that in mind, I earnestly recommend procuring every last item in this collection.
All right. Since I hired you as my consultant, Mr. Zhongli, I shall, of course, trust your good opinion. Then, in that case, Miss Xianyun, I'll take the lot. However, since the final sum is quite large, how about we start with an initial deposit through the Northland Bank?
The Northland Bank? Huh. Oh, you refer to the fiduciary house. Oh, very well.
I fear people only use the term bank nowadays. In that case, I'll be off for now. I'll return to collect the goods once you've received the funds.
Thank you very much. Well, now that that's sorted, Xianyun.
Zhongli!
Zhongli, what are you doing here, mate? Buddy?
My friends, have you been doing well?
Yes, we've been doing very well.
We've been great. How about you? Paimon didn't know you were such a busy consultant.
My days have been quite pleasant as well. I had been quietly enjoying a cup of tea when Mr. Xiaozu requested my services.
I see.
As for you, Miss Xianyun, I presume you must be looking to settle in the city?
I must say, the name Xianyun sounds exceedingly strange coming from you. Perhaps you could dispense of that particular epithet in further conversation.
Whatever for. Am I not addressing you as a friend should?
Well, that is true, but... Alas, refer to me however you will. After all, a name exists such that others may address you with it. One is hardly ignorant of that fact.
It would seem that you have gained many valuable insights over the years, Cloud Retainer.
One has indeed. One's previous days were all brief. Now that one has made up one's mind to move and settle, one has gained a much better appreciation of the hubbub and commotion of the city, as well as the people's hard work and ardor. This city is much changed from how it was more than 1,000 years ago.
Not unlike the ocean tides, so too shall the movement of people ebb and flow. From turmoil to peace, enlightenment to aspiration. Human society possesses limitless potential. In another 1,000 years, the scene we witness here may change in ways that are impossible for either of us to imagine.
Alright, that's enough reflection for one day. No need to get all sentimental on us.
You make a valid point, Paimon. Now that the sale has concluded, what say one plays the host as we try some specialty dishes together? One must profess great interest in trying bamboo shoot soup.
Bamboo shoot soup, huh?
Perhaps you have forgotten, Cloud Retainer, but I once tried my hand at that dish. You were at the table on that occasion, so logic dictates that you should have already tried it.
Oh? What occasion was this?
It was a reunion between friends several centuries ago. Alas, you must have been too preoccupied to secure yourself a portion. Or perhaps our other companions simply availed themselves of faster reflexes on that occasion.
Hardly. 'Twas most certainly out of consideration for the others in attendance. In but a moment, one will show you what it means to have a true deftness of hand. It is settled then. Bamboo shoot soup, mora meat, crab roe tofu, triple layered consommé. We shall enjoy the lot.
Sounds like Paimon would add those ingredients in, dishes in.
One has already passed word to Xianyun Ganyu to make a reservation. It is prime time for them to meet
Does that mean I
one's
can see my
newest
waifu?
disciple. Is that agreeable to everyone?
Yes, indeed.
It should be a most splendid occasion.
Thank you so much, Cloud Retainer.
Xianyun, come now, it is time to dine. Ah, this gentleman over here is Mr. Zhongli. He is,
A humble employee of Wangsheng Funeral Parlor. Pleased to make your acquaintance.
Nice to meet you too, Mr. Zhongli.
That should be everyone, right? Let's go!
Sounds good. Actually, Master, have you ever tried Adeptus' temptation? I heard it's impossible to stop eating after even just one bite. You know, because it's super tempting and stuff. Is that true?
that sounds rather implausible. Although with the right preparation, certain dishes can be too delicious to resist.
Looks like we're having a feast, guys.
Huh? Why are you all walking so fast? Hey, wait for Paimon!
Keep up, Slowpoke.
Hey, wait up!
Oh, man. Just love making a mess of it. Oh, is that the end? Oh, damn it! We didn't get to do more of this quest because it's finished. So that means we don't get to do the feast. Darn it! Well, I mean they do, but just not for us to enjoy watching. That sucks. Well, you know what? That's fine because I finally unlocked the special events. But however, I don't want to do that right now because there's other quests that I have to complete that I've completely left off, as you can see here. I'm thinking maybe heading into the caves. Since Zhongli was with us in this quest that we finished, we're gonna do his quest here in the South Terrain. As you guys probably seen my previous episodes, in one occasion with Zhongli, we've discovered like some treasure to find, and we've unlocked an area to discover to get to that. So we're gonna head right over there to find out to find the treasure inside. This is where I was talking about, guys. Down into this deep cave is where we're gonna find the treasure. So we're gonna pummel down here, like the previous couple episodes when we pummeled down. So let's do it. In we go. Explore the cave and enter the ruins. Oh, you those are important for me to collect. As in regards the fact that I need to upgrade some of my characters, especially Kei-Chi. So I feel like at her max level, I can definitely use her as one of my main characters in the main party.
Crush.
But this is not the main one though. It's like my backup parties. The combination of Liyue's abilities and Kei-Chi's is definitely very handy. However, Barbara's is also very handy as well in regards to ice and water combination. Very strong. But although others are pretty strong as well. I don't know what to expect from this, guys, but just like all the other ones, I'm just gonna bolt through them. So here we go. Of Mysteries and Salt. Oh, we get to play as Zhongli for this. Nice.
Are these statues?
They look like them.
These
No?
are people.
Oh. Okay.
They were probably followers of the god of salt.
How did they become this way?
What in the world is hidden deep in this ruin?
Don't know. Come on, send it flying. Or not. Alright, let's climb this thing. Come on, Zhongli. You can climb this thing, right? Oh, I guess not. I guess I have to climb my own statue then. Because for some reason I can't climb it normally, so I have to do this with Zhongli instead. Don't know the reason, but it is what it is. What's this?
Look at this. It's filled halfway with salt.
Just looks like a fancy salt holder.
Oh yeah,
Seems
we
like
had
the god
others
of salt
joining
god
our
lacking in treasures.
joining the case as well.
According to my knowledge, it's no ordinary vessel. Although it is only half full, it is also forever half full.
What?
That is to say, it is bottomless.
What? You're
What
saying
is
that
that
even if
supposed
I
to mean?
pour the salt out, the amount inside won't change?
Exactly.
Able to produce endless salt. The god of salt is powerful indeed.
Finally, after all that effort, I've found precious treasure. I claim this as mine. I just need to pour the endless salt into 1,000 or 10,000 bags. I can sell it and make a fortune.
Hey, how can you use a relic of the god of salt for such a shallow pursuit?
If Mr. Clement wants this salt chalice, then the next object we find will belong to Miss Xianyun, according to the contract agreed upon.
Of course, as we agreed. But how can anything be worth more than this rare find?
Since we have a contract, it's no use for me to fight with him.
I guess so, Xianyun. I mean, if that's the
Then
contract.
let's move on, shall we?
I definitely hope the next treasure will be better than that. Just to rub salt in that guy's face. Get it? Because he got a ton of salt items. That's actually really funny now that I think about it. Literally made a joke out of the item they collected. Wait, well, these hill throws aren't doing much damage whatsoever. Let's see. How do I do this? Nope, that's not what I wanted. I'll have to place another statue, I'm guessing. Once it fully recovers. No? Okay, I've done something wrong here. Okay. No? It's not what I wanted to do. Okay, face this way.
Crumble!
There we go. Now just need to get the other one.
Quake!
There we go. That should open. Alright. That's good. Alright, next item. Looks like a sword.
Just a simple ruler. It doesn't look to be worth anything.
Really?
This, if I remember correctly, this is some kind of measuring tool.
Indeed. But the god of salt imbued it with another power. When you stick this ruler in the ground, the surrounding area will become covered in salt, much like a rising tide covers the earth.
Oh, that's interesting.
The deeper it is stuck in the ground, the more salt will appear. It is essentially a bumper harvest of salt.
What? That's even better than the salt chalice!
Well then, according to our contract, the salt ruler goes to Miss Xianyun.
Ha! Right in your face.
No, unacceptable. I paid for and organized this entire expedition. Why should I get the short end of the stick? And this girl has been useless. Why would she get anything?
She's not useless.
Oh boy, here we go again.
While we're on the topic of useless people,
So you are saying you want to break the contract?
So what if I break it? Now that I've seen how the mechanisms in this ruin work, I no longer need you. Let's not forget who hired who here. Why should I let you make the rules?
Because you agreed to a contract. Rex Lapis once said, "Ones who break their contracts shall suffer the wrath of the rock."
ooh, that's a good line.
That is one of your Liyue gods. I am from Snezhnaya. I
Will suffer the wrath of the rock. You may find it rather unpleasant.
Looks like we're gonna have to find him, I guess. Well, boy.
Rise!
So that's his form? Interesting. I fought these kind of enemies before.
Order.
Here we go. Boom!
Crumble.
It's become the wrath. Become the wrath of the rock. For a bit. Damn, this is so strong. I need to get Zhongli. I mean, I understand he's an Archon.
I shall confiscate your treasure as
He
well.
represents an Archon, but I need to get him somehow.
You are not worthy to continue any further into the ruin. Leave this place.
Oh, darn you! Just you wait.
Yeah, go on.
Some archaeological survey. He could only pretend for so long.
At least wait. I don't know. I want to do this one. I hope you never become as greedy as him, Paimon.
Hey, Paimon likes Mora, but Paimon doesn't do bad things.
Yeah, right.
Clement's wrongdoing stemmed from greed, yes. But besides greed, there are many other things that may tempt us to break contracts.
Ah, yeah?
When people see the object of their dreams, how many are really able to control their desire and follow the contract? I think we should be honest with each other now.
Huh? Be honest about what?
That in truth, not a single member of this archaeological expedition came here for archaeology.
Alright, I see.
Why do you say that?
Miss, you lack even the most basic archaeological knowledge, and can recognize naught but a few simple relics. However, you are an expert when it comes to anything regarding the god of salt. You aren't interested in archaeology or relics. What you're really interested in is the god of salt. I believe those legends about the god of salt that you mentioned on the Pearl Galley are passed down between generations at Xianyun Hall.
Okay, that's enough. Sir, you are
So
indeed
that
a man of
explains
great
her
knowledge
side.
and talents. I seem to have been right to seek you out once I plucked up my courage. You're right. I'm not a scholar of archaeology. I come from one of the 8 trades under the jurisdiction of the Qixing, Xianyun Hall of the salt industry. Our ancestors were those protected by the god of salt all those years ago, when the Archon War engulfed the land in chaos.
Come to think of it, I've never heard you say Rex Lapis.
Oh, right. Now that you mention it, the people of Liyue very seldom use the name Morax.
Right.
During the war, Morax assassinated our god out of envy for her power. He left us alone and lost in the world. We hate him! But this is Morax's Liyue after all. And its history is written as he wishes. So I seek proof of Morax's guilt. He has blood on his hands and cruelty in his heart.
Oh boy.
We agreed to a contract that we will face the truth head on, didn't we, Mr. Zhongli? You must judge this history fairly.
Naturally, of course. But I must add, Liyue is no longer Morax's Liyue. Come with me. All the answers you seek lie ahead.
Is he gonna tell her the truth? Might be. Okay, so let's do this. Open. Oh, I thought it was a platform. Never mind. Oh, damn it. I missed it. I tried to make the landing. For some reason, I missed it. Do I have to go around or something? Oh, wait. Now I know. Jeez.
Crumble!
I forgot I can do this. I should have done that beforehand. Okay, so let's do this. And then this. There we go. Nope. Leads me to another round of enemies. Come on. Think you can beat me? Show me what you're made of.
Quake! Stabilize!
There we go. I'm just using Zhongli only, guys, because he's really strong. And I know he can beat all of them.
Crumble!
Come on. Boom! Oh, more? Okay.
We'll have order.
Send in the wrath of the rock. It literally just turns them into stone. Come back here. Come on. Boom. Trying to run away from me? Not gonna happen, buddy. Boom. There we go. This must be the last one.
This is a sword?
Oh, it looks like it.
Aha! It's a broken sword. This is proof. This proves that the god of salt had to fight back against the evil Morax. But sadly, she was defeated.
I see.
The power of this sword surely is much greater than that of the Salt Chalice and Salt Ruler. If we can repair the sword, then we can show the world the mighty power of the god of salt.
It does look like something left behind after being defeated in battle.
2 pieces of a broken sword. From an archaeological perspective, these are 2 separate relics. According to the contract, you can only claim one.
Why? We were alternating claims to treasure, true. But Clement is no longer here.
Yes, but the only one object per claim clause still holds true. You cannot take 2 relics at the same time.
Man, Zhongli is on his contract formally.
This logic!
Zhongli, she seems like a good person, and no one is fighting over the treasure. How about you let this one slide, huh?
When there's a contract, nothing can be allowed to slide. If the contract is not followed, then it is broken.
Jeez, he's really strict on it.
No! If I only take 1/2, then it can't be repaired, and the power of the god of salt cannot be restored. No matter what, I must be faithful to her. Even if it breaks the contract, I don't care.
So you are already decided? then there is a price to pay for breaking the contract.
Zhongli!
Please don't, Zhongli.
That is to say, you consign yourself to suffer the wrath of the rock.
That's okay. The god of salt gave up her life to protect her people. My sacrifice is nothing compared to that.
Oh no.
Punish me however you want. Just let me take this proof of my faith.
No, you can't hit her!
Perhaps that punishment would be easier for her. But, as punishment, I will tell you the truth.
Huh?
Oh, he's gonna do it.
The truth? You mean the truth is my punishment?
Yes. The truth that I am about to tell you shall be your price to pay for breaking the contract. I'm afraid to say that the god of salt, Havria, was not the powerful god you imagine her to be. Rather, she was a small and weak god who yielded to all other gods. When it came to war, she lost, never able to win a seat among the seven.
What?
During the Archon War, the gods of this world used all their strength and cunning to vie for control of Tevat. But Havria instead chose to flee. She thought that by giving up before a fight could start, she could save herself and her people from the war.
I see.
However, during such a long war, there is no end to the advances of aggressors. After making countless concessions, Havria lost all of her lands, until only one small haven remained.
Jeez. So that's the hot truth.
No! It can't be so.
In her last days, she had not even a single blade to defend her people with.
Not even a single blade? Then... this sword...
This sword is not a relic belonging to the god of salt, but is instead the murder weapon used to kill her.
Oh my.
Murder weapon?
That's what it was?
No! That's not true! That can't be true! You're trying to test my faith in the god of salt.
As I said before, I only state the facts.
Preposterous! You are a follower of Morax! Don't try to trick me!
Hey! Come back!
What you said really is true, right?
Indeed. Otherwise, why would I use the truth as punishment? I did not want to tell her such cruel facts. But the contract was broken. Let's follow her deeper into the ruin. There, I fear, we will find something that will leave her no choice but to face the truth.
Okay. We can do that. Catch up to Xianyun.
Are these statue thingies running? What will we find ahead?
Salt. And betrayal.
Alright. Let's talk to Xianyun.
What are all these? What did they see? What did they do? What happened?
Since you do not trust me, let us continue onward.
Are you sure?
That which lies beyond this door will show you all that happened back then.
Okay. What is it? Oh my.
This
So
is the
what
scene
happened?
of the crime. Havria's body dissipated, leaving nothing but these traces of salt. Her dying moments have since been frozen in time to this very day. The story continues that some among her people realized at last that this gentle, kind, but weak god could never protect anyone in wartime. The Archon War was cruel in the extreme. Instead of consigning her to the agony of defeat, they thought perhaps it would be better to give her a quick release.
But what about these statue thingies?
No matter how weak the god, the power that flows forth when they are slain is beyond the strength of mortal coils to bear. Those who could not flee were thus transformed.
Oh.
Those of her people who were untouched by this disaster left for Liyue, where they sought refuge with Rex Lapis. Their descendants feared Havria's remnants and lived in terror that she had laid upon them an eternal curse. So they risked their lives to come here, to break the sword and offer up obeisances in hopes that her anger might be appeased. But they need not have done so. For how could a god who had never once resisted, even till the end, nurse hatred for her people in her heart?
Even if this is so, I can't! This must be a lie. A false history, all of it! Don't you dare try to shake my faith!
She's still not giving in.
Yikes. Zhongli didn't show any mercy this time either.
This is the price she must pay. Yet I would not call it a bad thing.
I think I see your point.
Judging by how she appeared, I fear that she will struggle for a time. But even if she may not escape that struggle immediately, simply recognizing the truth is good enough for now.
You seem all too familiar with what happened to the God of Salt.
Indeed. In ages past, Havria's story served as a warning to me as well. Faith in a god who has already passed will do you no good. So it is for Havria. And so it is for Morax also.
The people of Liyue will understand that one day.
All right then. Now, would you like to accompany me in taking a trip to Guyonstone Forest?
Okay.
Huh? What do you want to do, Zhongli?
Treading old ground. Telling old stories. One cannot help but be reminded of old acquaintances.
Alright. Quest goal is in Liyue. Click there to continue. Okay. Grab all this, leave it to me, and head to Guyonstone Forest. Man, Zhongli, had to bring it all the way up here.
I mentioned before that many gods of old have been sealed beneath the Guyonstone Forest.
Right?
The adepti have presently handed Liyue over to mortals, and Havria's time was even further in the past. The Salt Chalice and Salt Ruler that she left behind should not return to Liyue. To leave them here is to let them slumber. And it is also a homecoming.
So, what would you like us to do?
I ended an era with my own two hands. I've always wondered how I should remember that which I ended. History records, but history may be changed. This incident proved that. Time is a mighty force, and history's twist in its flow. I need to find a better way of recording history in order to engrave its truth. Stone carvings were one such ancient method, but unchanging stone, immovable earth, even one such as myself. Someday we may all disappear.
Oh.
Zhongli.
Therefore, I thought of you, traveler.
Me?
You are one who crosses the celestial atlas, and who passes through countless worlds. If our history is engraved in your memory, it will one day accompany you into another world.
That is very touching, Zhongli. I appreciate it.
As long as a traveler like you is able to record what happened, then a backup of sorts will exist for times and tides of Teyvat.
So that's why you wanted us to come with you.
Sounds like tough work.
Now then, it is time that we consigned both the Salt Chalice and Salt Ruler to the sea.
Right.
Huh? Why do we need to throw them into the sea?
As I said before, This is the place to which the remnants of many bygone gods are consigned. This includes Osial, Overlord of the Vortex, who the Jade Chamber most recently returned to this ocean prison.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Thousands of years ago, the adepti and I fought against the turmoil that plagued every corner of this land. Guyan Stone Forest, where I sealed many gods with my spears. After so long, naught but folk tales remain. Osial, you and I were foes, but our ancient grudge is but a bygone memory now. May that which Havria has left behind be yours to subsume. And thus another spark of divinity departs from Liyue. My legacy shall now be left to those who come after to debate.
I'm glad we worked this out, Zhongli. That was pretty good. What's going on in my quest area here? Oh, I forgot he has a second act of his story quest. Let's open it up. Although I don't know if this is necessary. I also need to claim my daily missions rewards to receive my next key. I probably should not open that quest just yet in case if it disrupts me doing the special event. But yeah, definitely really good. That's another story quest complete. We'll have Zhongli's quest open soon once I complete this quest, and I might do other story quests in the future as well. I think I might do one more story quest because there's one that is preventing me from doing these Archon quests, and that is the Lonesome Reflections of Mortality, which is regarding to Ryan Shogun in Inazuma. So I'll get to that at some point in the future. But I think for now I'll just do my normal things, and then whenever I have the time to record, I'll do this quest, and then hopefully I'll get back to the main quest to head back into the mines to do the Kazism quests and continue with these so I can continue moving on. I definitely know that completing the mines in for these main quests will lead me to head to the next chapter. As you can see right here, I need to complete this one here in the underground mines to move on to the newest chapter. Or I should say next chapter. I shouldn't say newest chapter, but next chapter, which will lead me into Sumeru, which is our next location to visit. And I did find a way earlier. This wasn't in my recordings, but I found a way to get to Sumeru at that point. But I will show you guys that as soon as I complete these quests, in order to visit Sumeru. So for now,
enough procrastinating. Let's go.
Sorry, Jane. I'm gonna wrap this up so we can do our own off-recording adventures. So I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. Thank you guys for watching. Make sure you hit that subscribe button to help this channel grow. If you guys like these videos, make sure you hit that like button. If you guys have any other suggestions, make sure you leave a comment down below. Next episode, we're gonna continue on completing normal quests, and we'll get back to the mines.
I know for work-life balance, but I think this is pushing it.
Sorry, Kitching. Anyway, we'll finish off the story quest and the mine so we can get to Sumeru to do the next chapter on our quest on our journey. But until then, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.